Hi there, this is Regina. I have a student-produced essay which I would like to discuss. The assignment was, are firmly held opinions reasonable? Let's go ahead and read this first paragraph. When an idea is first introduced to a child, the child will tend to remember most of his or her first viewpoint on the idea. The original paradigm is what sticks with a person as he grows older, leading him to develop a firmly held opinion. But because this viewpoint is often formed with a lack of insight or research, firmly held opinions are often unreasonable. Segregation in the South and the belief in the geocentric model illustrate this claim. Beautiful. It is a great insightful development of an argument. Nice varied examples to illustrate his point. And he did answer the question. I'm not sure whether he needs to say tend. Maybe the child will remember, but that's not a serious one. So I want to suggest a 6 out of 6 for insightful development of an argument. Let's go into the development now. One example of an unreasonable, firmly held opinion was segregation in the Deep South. As I read this, I began to wonder whether this statement is even necessary. That's up for debate. Southern children were raised believing that African Americans were inferior to Caucasians. Due to early indoctrination from school, relatives, and society, white supremacy became a widely accepted opinion in the South. As a result, African Americans were heavily segregated. Facilities were split. I want to point this out here. A beautiful show not tell. Good. This is good. Show not tell. We get the message. So that whites could have safer and better social services such as schools and parks than blacks had. African Americans were also cruelly mistreated. Again, I'm wondering whether this word is even necessary here. In court by the government due to the belief that whites were superior. Racial discrimination is clearly unreasonable, but since Southern children were taught racism at an early age, an unreasonable belief became prevalent. Very good. This is great material. To remind you, they will be grading your organization, your substance, and your clarity, and your style. And so far, I'm seeing beautiful organization, insightful development of an argument, and the second paragraph flowed in rather smoothly. I do want to suggest that this is probably redundant, but if you have it there, I don't think it's going to hurt you too much. Now the following paragraph. Similarly, nice transition. The Catholic Church's reaction to the heliocentric model of the solar system demonstrates that firmly held beliefs are unreasonable. Due to the ancient unfounded claims of the scientist Aristotle, the Church vigorously supported the idea that the earth was the center of the universe, despite having no solid proof. Good, strong, supporting argument. Because of that universally taught opinion, the Church refused to accept the fact that the earth revolved around the sun when Copernicus and Galileo brought up the idea. Instead, due to the firmly held belief in an incorrect model, both scientists were excommunicated for heresy. The unreasonable but stubbornly believed viewpoint only served to inhibit the scientific progress. Wonderful! I want to say 6 out of 6 for substance. 2 great examples supporting the viewpoint. This is fantastic. Let's look at the conclusion. Because people are taught ideas such as racial superiority and geocentric model as children, they form a strong belief in the idea, even if it was incorrect. For this reason, people should only firmly believe in something when they find incontrovertible evidence supporting the view. Well, this is okay. This is good. Probably 5 or 6. But I would like to suggest another conclusion. How about replacing this sentence with firmly held opinions without careful thought and consideration is dangerous and hampers progress. I could write this down. A great conclusion will also leave the reader with the gift of a thought. So a nice ending should leave the reader thinking and pondering about it. Perhaps a question such as, where would our innovations be had Aristotle's beliefs not prevailed? Interesting thought. So I want to say, leave the reader with something to ponder about. Very good. Thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you again. Goodbye.